What if one system could read your emails, book your flights, query your database, and write a report, all without a single human click? That's not science fiction. That's an AI agent. And today, we're dismantling every layer of its architecture. Every AI agent starts with a single entry point, the user interface layer. This is where raw input arrives: text, voice, API calls, or events. Think of it as the agent's sensory organs. Without a clean ingestion layer, everything downstream breaks. Once the request lands, it hits the agent orchestrator, the brain of the entire system. This component decides what is the user's intent, which tools are needed, and what order to execute them in. This is where LangChain or AWS Agent Core typically lives. Now here's where the magic happens. The LLM core. This is the reasoning engine. Claude, GPT-4, or Llama processing the prompt and generating a structured response. The orchestrator sends a crafted prompt. The LLM returns a decision. That decision drives everything else. But an LLM alone is blind. It can't access live data, run code, or call APIs. That's why agents have a tool layer: web search, code execution, database queries, calendar access. Each tool is a Lambda function the agent can invoke on demand. This is what separates a chatbot from a true agent. Here's the component most architectures get wrong: memory. Without it, every conversation starts from zero. Agents need 3 memory tiers: short-term context in Redis, episodic history in DynamoDB, and long-term knowledge in a vector store like OpenSearch. Each tier serves a completely different purpose. Now let's trace the full data flow, end to end. A user sends a query, API gateway receives it. The orchestrator parses intent and queries memory. The LLM reasons over context, selects tools, executes them in sequence, synthesizes results, and streams the final answer back. The entire round trip, under 2 seconds. But what about multi-step tasks that take minutes, not milliseconds? That's where async execution changes everything. Long-running agent tasks get queued in SQS, processed by Fargate containers, and results published by SNS. The user gets a callback, not a timeout. This is the architecture that makes agents reliable at scale. Security is not an afterthought, it's baked into every layer. Cognito authenticates users. Secrets Manager holds API keys. IAM policies restrict what every Lambda and container can access, and every agent action is logged to CloudTrail. If something goes wrong, you have a full audit trail of every decision the agent made. Now let's talk observability, because an agent you can't observe is an agent you can't trust. Prometheus scrapes metrics from every container. Grafana visualizes token usage, tool call latency, and error rates. Datadog traces the full request chain. You need to see exactly where the agent hesitates, fails, or loops. Here's the before and after that makes this real. Before, a monolithic chatbot, one LLM, no memory, no tools, crashes under load. After, a distributed agent system with horizontal scaling, async queues, and multi-model routing. The difference isn't just performance, it's the difference between a demo and a product. We started by asking, what would it take to build a system that thinks, plans, remembers, and acts? The answer is this architecture: 6 interlocking layers, each one essential. Get any layer wrong, and the agent fails. Get them all right, and you've built something that genuinely extends human capability. That's not a chatbot, that's the future of software.